Distressed property is really something that I think a lot of people don't understand exactly what they're talking about. They're not talking about the property being in distress. They're talking about the financing that the person purchased the property with, and they're unable to make the payment. So what happens is somebody borrows money to buy a house or a commercial property, and then they're not able to cash flow it. They can't make their payments, and their bank is about to foreclose on them, or they're going to lose it. So when they're talking about distressed, it's really a financial distress, and therefore the property can sometimes be bought at a deal, in theory, if the bank's willing to work with the new buyer.
No, I had no idea. Um, so, I mean, in essence, you could actually get a really good deal on a distressed property. Most people would want to look for those, wouldn't they?
Well, in theory, but here's the problem with a lot of the distressed properties. A lot of people, a lot of the banks are upside down on the property, meaning that they owe more on the property than it's worth. And that's a lot of times when they get to be distressed is the borrower who borrowed it said, well, it's not even worth what I have on the loan, so I'm walking. And so the bank wants to get out to try to get their loan covered. So you really got to still know the property. You can't just go in and say, well, it's distressed, I can take over this note and get a good deal. You got to know that the property, do an analysis, figure out is it what it's worth regardless of whether it's distressed, and then try to deal with the bank to get the best value.